So I was just listening to an interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson speaking to Michael Shermer. This is on Michael Shermer's Skeptic channel on YouTube. And I noticed one thing in the comments. One of the first comments on there is that, it started with, "I respected Neil deGrasse Tyson until this moment." And this is something that we see a lot of on social media. I love this guy and his opinions until this moment, when suddenly I find that he is not saying the things that I expect him to say, that he's not saying the things that make me happy, that disagree with. This is how we think, that we like it when people agree with what we say or teach us new things, but when we have our own previously held beliefs, we don't like having them changed or people disagreeing with us, because we have confirmation bias. Each and every one of us has confirmation bias. We want to be agreed with. And if somebody stops agreeing with us or tells us something contrary to our beliefs, we'll immediately change our opinions of them rather than change our minds to be able to hear what they are saying and consider it before rejecting it out of hand. I think that's something that we should all strive to learn. Don't you think? And the irony is that this comment is under a video where Michael Shermer is discussing things with Neil deGrasse Tyson that he doesn't actually or always agree with. They're having a civil discussion about ideas that they might not agree on or solutions they might not agree on. And that is the example that we want to set, that we want to have discussions with people we don't always agree with, so that we can both develop a better understanding of different perspectives. We might not have to agree with them, but at least we can entertain their responses and not completely lose respect for another person just because they hold beliefs or ideas that are different from ours. And that's exactly the wrong thing to do. So we should be following Michael Shermer's example and Neil deGrasse Tyson's example. And Neil deGrasse Tyson has been on podcasts with Ben Shapiro, with other people that he might not always agree with, but he's there to put forward his perspective in a respectful way so that people can just learn from it. People can be better informed about things or see things from a different perspective because of that. Don't you think that is valuable in itself? And the irony of having that video have a comment which says that I respected Neil deGrasse Tyson until this point, it feels so weird that they do not see the example being demonstrated in front of them, the example that they should be following. It's amazing. It's amazing. But that's the most important thing. We all need to really understand how we think. Otherwise, we're not going to get any new answers. We're not going to get different perspectives. We're not going to learn from our experiences, because we need to know how we think. We need to be aware that we have a cognitive bias and that we need to deal with it and factor that in to our responses to people. We have to question ourselves first before questioning others. Stay rational.